Day 15 of 6-month process journal. Surprisingly, the days are really going by. Like technically we are halfway through the month and then we got another 5 months to go. It's been a pretty interesting journey. I've been learning a lot of things, and hopefully you guys will be learning, interesting things too. Yesterday I was thinking about what is the way to a more productive, joyful, and inspired life. Because at the end of the day, that's what most people like in their life. They want inspired life, joyful life, and something that have meaning in life. Because let's be honest, who really want to work his entire life without any meaning? Definitely that thing have to be attached to some meaning. And there is no such a thing as big or small meaning. Anything that would add value to someone else's life in this world is meaningful. Whether it's giving a little gift to a child or literally building the next infrastructure for the whole generation. So I learned this yesterday about what is the way to a productive, more joyful, and inspired life. And what I learned is that to have a joyful and inspired and more productive life, you have to transition your thought and mental framework from being solely goal-driven to value-driven. Now I want you to stay with me here because a lot of you are going to be like, nah, I don't think that's true. So let me explain. What I mean by that is we have to align our action with our deepest value and priority. Because at the end of the day, if you notice, even when we were growing up as a kid, they always ask us what job you want to have when you grow up. And there is nothing wrong with that. Someone want to be a firefighter, a doctor, or a teacher, or a lawyer. They're all valuable things in society, and hence why we have these individuals in society. Otherwise, we would not have a functional society. What I'm trying to say is that what if instead of they asking what you want to be when you grow up, what type of job you want to have when you grow up, they change the framework to what type of value do you want to bring to the next generation, or to the society, or to the world? When you ask that question, the answer would be much more interesting, because at the end of the day, they might say, I want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a firefighter, or a teacher. But alongside of that, they will say the impact, the purpose, and the meaning that they want to add to this world. And that's what I mean by solely being goal-driven and transitioning into being a value-driven. Because at the end of the day, the whole purpose of that job or that work that you want to do or that project that you want to work on, it shouldn't really be solely having that project or solely hitting that goal or solely being that teacher or that doctor or that firefighter. It has to have some, meaning behind it. And like I said, there's no small or big meaning in that purpose or in that project. Anything that would add value to the society, to the people's life, to the next generation, that's valuable. So that's what I learned yesterday, and it was really interesting to me because I knew it to some extent, but I never worded out like that. Meaning I always had those kind of internal conversations, but I never worded out like that, right? And so I would love to know your thought on this, and what is your take on what is the best way to have a more productive, inspired, and valuable life? Because, different people have a different perspective, and that is the interesting point about us human beings. We have different thoughts, different understanding, and when we share with each other, we tend to learn more about each other and that subject in general. So I'd love to know your thought on this. Let me know what do you think about it and what is your experience relating to that topic.